Hi guys, this is Muna and
this is Jane.
And we're the editors and directors of this film.
Yep, all about obstructive jaundice. We just try to change it up and bring awareness to it in a humorous way.
We hope you enjoyed it.
But prevent readmissions, manage those chronic conditions. Teach I'm preparing the handoff, move along to other clinicians. Verbal instructions are clear, only if the patient can hear. It takes some freaking tweaking if we're gonna get our peeps to adhere. Girl, we up on this wall, writing BBC notes, reconciling man. Patients get the hevo, bouncing back and forth. A revolving door to the readmit. We ain't getting paid for.
Who are the residents?
I'm not too sure, and I'm not exactly sure what I'm looking at with this chart.
Unbelievable, you guys! You didn't even say hi to the patient. My sincere apologies, my dear.
How are you feeling today, old lady?
But epigastric pain leading to the shoulder.
That's a pretty medicinal description. Is she a doctor?
Maybe.
And how long have you been feeling?
Perhaps 2 weeks?
It's getting progressively worse the more she's noticed it.
Oh no, you poor soul.
Was there something else that changed, like sleeping habits, appetite, or energy levels?
Actually, I have become intolerant to the fried foods, which is actually my favorite food, so I thought that was a bit weird.
Would it be okay if I felt your abdomen?
Yeah.
Student 1, could you come and feel abdomen and tell me what you notice?
It appears that perhaps the liver has enlarged and it's a bit firm. But there's something else that's protruding. I can't really identify it.
Maybe it's her stomach.
I doubt that. It's too small and it's on the other side.
Oh yeah. Not bad. Even I knew that.
Well, thank you for your patience. There's still more to analyze, but we'll come with a clear diagnosis soon.
Thank you, doctor.
Judging from what we've seen today, do any of you have any idea of what the problem is with the old lady?
Well, given that her liver and her gallbladder was palpable, there must be something abnormal with those organs, maybe an infection.
Yeah, because that's something I've noticed too, like her urine was really dark in colour and her stool was really pale.
Oh, when
really
did you check
greasy.
that?
Well, it's a funny story actually. Well, once I was walked into the wrong room and it was actually in fact her room and she was changing her diaper and her bladder bag. Not sure why I noticed her stool.
Yeah, that's some scary detail to know, man. It's really creepy.
Jeez, their urine was seriously dark and the feces was nasty.
Ew, can we not go there, please?
What are you kids? This is some information for our diagnosis, and it's something worth to double check with.
Well, tell us what to do with this patient then.
Excuse me, can you figure out what to do next?
Ooh, someone's in trouble.
Well, sorry ma'am. Maybe we should just take some blood samples and we should observe the any abnormal levels of cell count and substances.
Should we look into anything else in the blood samples?
Oh, I know. Maybe we can look at it in exam.
Oh, great. Let's get a move on. And student 1, double check her excretory waste.
Oh, damn it.
Student 2, please use the specialized clinical enzymology instruments as well as specific reaction strips for ALT, AST, GGT, and ALP while doing the serum testing.
Yeah, sure, no worries.
My hunch would be jaundice. Did you see the color of her eyes?
Yeah, they were majestically yellow.
Majestically. What? Never mind. Anyway, her stool were very pale, and we could eliminate hemolytic jaundice. But we need to clarify the bilirubin in her urine.
Alright, and if there's like high concentrations of ALP, we could eliminate hypercellular jaundice because they only occur in moderate levels. So it could be obstructive or hepatocellular, depending what we get.
Right. Let's see what the two results tell us then.
Where did student 1 go?
Diarrhea.
No, what a loser! I got student 4 here at least.
Anyway, it appears that her ALP concentrations are ridiculously high in that of GGT. And her ALT and ST levels are slightly elevated as well.
For memory, ALP or alkaline phosphatase is expressed in the liver and bone, and it is also located on the plasma membrane.
Correct. Student 2, can you tell me where the gamma glutamyl transferase is expressed and located?
Yep, it's located on the plasma membrane and it's expressed in the liver, kidney, pancreas, and prostate.
Okay, I can confirm that her urine is dark and it contains bilirubin as well. Her stool is greasy and pale.
Well, could any of you two give a possible diagnosis from the information given?
Well, bile salts are released into your stools by the liver, and that's how they get their brown color. So if there isn't enough bile secreted by the small intestine to break down the fatty foods, that's when discoloration occurs.
Yeah, that's right. Initially, I would have assumed that's jaundice because of the yellowish pigment shown in her eyes. And also the elevated levels of ALP and GGT, and also the color indication shown in her waist. This all lead to the diagnosis of jaundice.
Alright, I'm impressed.
Why does she have a yellow pigment?
Well, if there's bilirubin in her urine, then that means there's just too much in her system.
Yeah, bilirubin is a yellow pigment that's formed with the breakdown of red blood cells in the liver. Normally, the liver would get rid of the bilirubin along with the old red blood cells. So in this case, it would mean that there's a problem with the liver.
And in regards to her enzyme levels, you should note that some bone and heart disorders can lead to an increase in ALP. So the first step in differentiating this from the liver problems is to compare the GGT, which will be elevated in liver-specific conditions.
Alright, and secondly, we need to determine if it's intrahepatic or extrahepatic causes of the jaundice, which will be indicated by our laboratory results.
If my memory serves me right, then the cause would be extrahepatic due to the immensely high levels of ALP and GGT. On the other hand, if the levels of ALT and AST is rise significantly higher than ALP and GGT, only then the indication would be an intrahepatic problem.
Well, if ALT and AST are indications of an intrahepatic problem, then where are those enzymes specifically located?
Well, ALT is specific to the liver cells, whereas AST is expressed in the liver, kidney, and muscle.
Ah, so her enzyme levels actually make sense for her symptoms.
ALT and AST are observed to be relatively normal, showing that there's no necrosis of the cell occurring, meaning that the condition is not caused. The condition is not a toxin.
So bile is essentially washing the ALP and GGT enzymes into the serum, and thus elevating the ALP and GGT levels.
Good. I think student 1 had gastro.
Looks like not all of you are completely useless after all. Given the information of the palpable gallbladder, yellow pigmentation, dark urine with the presence of bilirubin, greasy pale stools, elevated high ALP and GGT levels, what will be the diagnosis?
Obstructive jaundice!
Oh, seriously?
Oh god.
Please refrain yourself, doctor. Now, what would be the prognosis for the old lady?
Well, if there's an impairment of a bile duct, then this could lead to an inflammation of the duct and therefore could also lead to an infection. And all of this could cause the increased chances of her developing
pancreatic cancer, liver cancer, and also gallstones.
So what would you measure to monitor the course of the disease after the treatment?
Well, if the obstruction is cleared away, then the jaundice should go away by itself. And ALP and GGT levels should be monitored periodically until they return to normal.
Right. That means that we get to go see the patient and inform her.
That's a concerning smile.
Hey there, beautiful. How you feeling today?
Just fine, thank you.
So we've come down to a diagnosis based on your symptoms and blood test results.
Yeah.
You have obstructive jaundice,
What?
which results in blockage of bile secretion out of the liver and into the intestine.
Oh, what?
Common causes could be gallstones, pancreatic cancer, or even inflammation.
Well, according to your diagnosis here, it indicates that it is in fact extrahepatic, meaning that the issue isn't with the liver itself, but with the bile ducts, meaning they are blocked.
Okay, so what we need to do is do further testing so we can treat it as fast as possible.
The severity of which the jaundice has progressed is high, so the chances of surgical procedure are likely. Essentially, we need to drain the bile that has built up in the liver, or else we could have complications such as anemia, bleeding, infection, liver failure or kidney, and brain dysfunction. And in worst case scenario, it could be fatal.
What? What? You can save my mom, right? You're not gonna let her die, right? You're supposed to be a doctor. You're supposed to be a doctor.
She's going into cardiac arrest.
Easy at home. Pager, give me that. Bouncing right back to the ER. Crackles, wheezing, edema. Why do I rush to see 'em? It's like my 10th readmission. Not the sharpest clinician, but I thought I'd see it.
Wake up in the morning feeling like P. Diddy.
Hey, what up,
Grab
girl?
my glasses, I'm out the
My sincere apologies, dear.
I recorded you. Sorry.
Oh my gosh.
Student 1. Obstructive jaundice,
What?
which results in blockage of bile secretion.
Which means that we need to do further testing to make sure we could take a guess.
What? What? You can help my mom, right?
She's going into cardiac arrest.
Oh no! Call red! Call red! Oh my god!
Action.
Okay, ready? Honor. Sorry. Let's repeat that.
In head. Pa, pa, pa. That's terrible. Oh, you poor soul.
Oh, I thought that was a bit weird.
Bruh.
Oh, wait, sorry.